up, everybody? 2Bob29 back in the lounge yet again. It has been a couple of days since I have made a video. I have been very, very busy with a lot of personal stuff going on. Possibly going to have a new setup here in the next couple of months. So something that I've been looking into. Black Friday's on the horizon, so trying to set aside some money for some things like getting a new desk, a new chair, possibly a new TV, maybe even a new computer, things like that. So that is why I have not been on my A game for content creation lately. However, this week was Talent Up week for the upcoming feud that we have. So Feud Prep Talent Up Part 2. Our third week of the MLC is upon us, and we actually have flash feuds, which is very surprising to me. Typically, we have flash feuds on the finale week of an MLC or the second to last week before Boss, depending on, what goes on with that monthly schedule. But I wanted to do something different this time around. I wanted to kind of make my own spin on a Talent Up video. A lot of people I've seen either make videos on their Talent Up and they just go through their roster and they click buttons, and I don't know, man, maybe to me that's just boring. And it's not to I guess, talk down to anybody else's content, because, my content isn't that fantastic either. But I was like, you know what? How's about, instead of me just clicking the buttons, how's about I record why I took these people up? I figure that's probably a better experience for everyone involved, because I get a lot of questions of who did you take up for Talent Up, Bob? And typically most Talent Ups, I only take up one person, because this Talent Up contest only goes to about 1.5 billion. And that's pretty easy to max these days just by taking one person to 6-star gold. I'm not saying that the event needs to be harder, obviously. I definitely think that if it was, there should be some better rewards in it, because the rewards in it right now are really, really bad. But it's just an excuse of an event at this point to take some people that we have on our roster up. Typically, we used to have coin events and TP events that we could work up our characters throughout the entire month, and then Talent Up was just click a button and then work them up. We are way past that point in the game at this point, in this day and age, rather, of the game, where Talent Up comes around and you're like, well, I got a couple characters last month. I'm just going to work them up to 6-star, 6-star silver, 6-star gold, and my Talent Up's done, especially with the new trainers and coaches. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take them all out on the road here. Backlash Round 1 Hell Mode, to be specific. The Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner Punching Bag, and Jade Cargill Punching Bags will be great for, showcasing the characters that I took up. So what I did is I took up a few people, and we're just going to kind of highlight them right now. So let's get the first one out of the way, because I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of heat for this one. I did get Rocky from his Tech Rocky event. So I'm sure there's a lot of heat behind, oh, you're showing me a character that I'm never going to have. And that's fine. If you don't want to watch it, feel free to skip to the next one. Totally fine and understandable. I'm not here to piss anybody off. I took him to 35k because that's where his trainer maxes out. Any color gems, 100% more damage, which is fantastic. And I went ahead and put an affiliation strap on him because he's very useful as a trainer for a lot of characters that have 99 MP and some characters that don't have 99 MP. Hysterically enough, 2 of the characters that I'll be showing you after all this will be using him, and only one of them has 99 MP, and I will still use Rocky on that character after 99 MP falls off. Outside of that, you can also see that I built a bunch of green move damage on him. He's got the green move medal, full set of takedown 2s, and a Sheik plate. It's not really that crazy essential, but because it only does 1.5 million on the finisher here, but any little bit definitely helps. This is going to be the Santa Hogan spot, which I don't think I put on him yet, but we could do that right now. It's fine. So 6 MP black move will increase all your green MP by 9, which essentially maxes them out. You have a 2-turn stun, and you have an Omega damage finisher for 15 million health steal. So Woods and Santa is 5 black MP, 1 for turn is the 6 black MP that gets the black move loaded. And then we have Health Steal and Health Steal 100% and 150%. You'll see that my clubber is not maxed out. I would like to get him to 6-star gold to max this out at 200% instead of 150. That would take this finisher up to 60 million flat. But in the meantime, since I didn't do that, that is why we have the move damage on. And why I have the Sheik plate on. So let's go ahead and show you how I'm going to be using Rocky if and when push comes to shove and I feel the need to use a technician. So very simple. You hit the gain MP move, and then depending on how much health the person has, if it's around 60 mil, I will just hit this button. Since Steiner is a little bit more than 60 mil, I'm going to go ahead and hit the skip turn move. And now we're going to do about 8 million damage and 52.5 million health steal. So you'll notice that he goes all the way down to about 4 mil health. 60 million damage on a finisher. He's not kicking out. If he does or has a kick out move or anything like that, the second that he stands up, he's stunned anyway. So there's no breaking through Tech Rocky. So very consistent, very strong. He will get 7.5 million damage stronger when my Clubber Lang gets worked up. Now, I'm actually going to take a step back and show you, if the game will let me scroll, I'm going to show you who else I worked up. So you'll notice that this Raphael, Rey Mysterio, is 6-star silver. That's because I ended up getting a 6-star gold fuse-up poster from the Turtles event for him. So I went ahead and maxed out his levels, so he is level 350. I took up only one of his moves. I don't really feel the need to take up all of his moves. When I fuse him up to 6-star gold, then sure, I'll take him up. If you have been playing the game, you'll notice that week 1 of this month was Rocky event, so took up Rocky. Week 2 was Turtles event, so took up Rey. And a good reason why I took up Rey is week 3, we have this web portal event going on right now. And while there's really not much worth spending on, if you're someone like myself who has a backload of energy or web coins or things like that, there are 130% gem damage straps that are on the portal. And it's one class, but a random era each day. So day 1 was Showboat, day 2 was Powerhouse. If you see where I'm going with this, you probably saw the writing on the wall. I got lucky enough and hit 130% gem damage strap for New Gen Powerhouse. So I went ahead and put that on my Raphael. We also got his plate and the King Sheamus crown. I will probably leave the Sheamus crown here. I know I talked to a lot of people about running the May crown, the Unbreakable crown. But 2 things. A, you need to have 7 yellow gems on the board, so it's a little bit board dependent. And B, I couldn't find one on my account that wasn't in use. Maybe I was just scrolling and it was lagging and I just didn't see the icon, but the amount of Sheamus crowns that I had laying around, I was like, you know what, whatever, I might as well use it. For those of you that forgot, the Sheamus crown, whenever you make 4 or more cross breaks, get 150% red gem damage and a little bit of green move damage, which is, insignificant in this particular case. It's, a couple 100K. It's not even 1 million. So that's what we're doing with Raphael. Again, I know I'm going to get hate for this, but like I mentioned, I will be using Tech Rocky here. Roxanne is 4 green MP, 4 red MP, and Santa is another. So 6, again, 5 for these 2, 1 for turn is 6 across the board for red and green. I have the dodge move. Not really going to be necessary, though, with how strong these 2 moves are alone. And we have Doofus Andre here for 100% cross break gem damage. So 6 MP and 6 MP are these 2 green moves. There's not really anything else that goes here instead of the Ninja Grit. It's fine if you want to use it. I don't really see a need to using it. So let's go ahead one more time against the new 6-star gold punching bag himself, Mr. Big Papa Pump. Very simple gameplay. You simply boost all of your gem damage, you put all of the cross breaks out, and then you take a swipe. That's all she wrote. Board goes boom. Got a nice cascade. All these gems turn to red from the Rey plate, and we hit 70 million damage at 6-star silver. So you could see why I want to take him up to 6-star gold. He's great. And last but certainly not least, for the male side of things, I decided that I might as well get a little bit of use out of him before his 99 MP drops off. It is Mr. Zombie CM Punk. I have not done my The Month That Was video yet, so you probably won't see this same moveset. This is how I'm going to be running him 99 MP. I will be running him a little bit differently without 99 MP, but for the upcoming feud, this is how it'll go. You'll see he has a Hollow Star. He is at max levels. The only move that I went ahead and maxed out is this one because the boost on the gem damage goes up significantly. There's no need for me to max this move out or this move out. This just does a little bit more damage. This just does a little bit more damage. There's no more X breaks. There's no more MP. It's just not worth it. And then if you want to check out the Entourage gives you more X breaks and damage, more X break damage, more X break damage, and another generate. And you guessed it, 100% more X break damage. So we have 250% X break damage here on CM Punk the Zombie. Also have a 100% gem damage strap for him, full Fury 2s, and the Bianca's Braid plate. We don't have a ultimate plate in play here, but not really a necessity. And he is a huge benefactor of this moment. We get 150% more X break damage and 50% red gem damage, as well as 50% armor, but the armor is not essential for this gameplay. The one thing that I will most likely change out is I'll probably take Korra out and put Sting in for post 99 MP gameplay. And that will essentially just require me to use the bite move to get the MP for the finisher. But right now, for 99 MP, this is why I decided to take him up. Put out all the X breaks, you get the boost from the Braid, and then you go ahead and hit 4 mil, and then another 9 mil on the finisher there. So 13 mil move damage, and another 82 mil in gem damage. So close to about a 96 million damage pin right there. And that is with a Hollow Star as well. So definitely very strong. Obviously, I know that is a 99 MP moveset. It doesn't mean that it's going to be ineffective once 99 MP wears off. Just for funsies, what we can do is we can just go ahead and take off Korra Jade here, and we can pretend that that is our 4 red MP trainer. I just don't want to go hunting for him while I'm recording this video. We'll hit the bite move. That'll give us the 10 MP for the finisher. We'll hit the 40 X breaks move. And we'll hit our finisher. And again, our finisher is dealing 4.2 and 9.3 million damage. So 13.5 million move damage. That we actually crit on that one, so it's going to be a little bit more there, close to 15 mil. And another, again, 85 million damage on gem damage alone, because we got a nice cascade. So still a significant amount of damage, even without Korra on Mr. Zombie CM Punk. So that is it for the 3 males that I took up. The female that I took up, that I've been wanting to take up for so long, is indeed Maxxine Dupri. My Maxxine Dupri, I had never took up past silver because I didn't have the shards for her. And in some of my degeneracy, I managed to actually pull 6,000 more shards of her, which is a 6-star bronze dupe. And 4,000 of those 6,000 shards converted right into her, and we took her to 6-star gold. As you can see, full stars here. Again, the only move that I went ahead and maxed out is the gem damage boost move. These two moves are 6 MP blue. This move is 3 MP green. She is a green gem damage killer, so went ahead and put Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner for the green MP and the 50% green gem damage. Lawler for the 4 blue, and Santa for the 1 extra blue. That will let us start out with all 3 moves. Shout out to Hall of Fame Yoko for the 100% reinforced damage. We also have the gear for another 100% reinforced damage, and the super moment that I really wanted to get and went above and beyond to get and tried to convince everybody to get if they could in a lot of the prize wall videos lately. This one, huge help for 50% green gem damage for Maxxine Dupri. Very minuscule help in regards to the pyro gems. And again, very minuscule help in regards to the armor. The strap is another 100% gem damage strap. We've got full Fury 2s. And I also have the Piper's Power Plate here. This is a strap that I use now with the genderless feature that we have. Between both her and Rex Regum, so 100% gem damage with the Power Plate. This is definitely interchangeable with the Fearless Leader plate, but I have just chosen to not do it because I don't want to have one plate solely dedicated for her, or one strap rather for her and one strap for Rex. I'd rather have one that's interchangeable, so this is where the Piper's Power Ultimate plate lives. And we have a La Familia plate, which was very helpful back when she was silver, but not very essential now that she is gold. I will play one with and one without recycling the move. So first things first, go ahead and get your gem damage boost. Next, you can go ahead and put your row of pyro gems down on the bottom. You can put your reinforced gems either in the very top or the second row, doesn't really matter. Everything else turns into reinforced greens. And then you turn all your pyros blue, recycles your move, gives you all the greens, and just like that, we break 85 million damage without needing to recycle Maxxine Dupri. So very, very strong. For those of you that are asking, well, how strong can she hit if you recycle the moves? Well, let's find out. Why not? That's why that La Familia plate is still on her, and we'll give it a go. Why not? So there's your gem damage boost. And for those of you that don't know how to recycle, put your pyro gems up top instead of on the bottom. And then all you're going to do is you're going to turn this top row into blue gems. That gives you all your blue MP back, and the La Familia plate gives you your green MP back. So now you get to hit your boost move a second time. Now you get to put your pyros out a second time. And now the entire board, save the one wildcard gem, is reinforced gems. Your green reinforces are close to about 2 million a piece. And your regular green damage is about 1.7. Well, that's pyro gem, so maybe a little bit less because the moment gives you a little bit of pyro gem increase. So yeah, 1.4 there. So we just hit 158 million damage with Maxxine Dupri if you recycle the move. So definitely not in any danger of not doing enough damage. Very, very, very strong. So that is pretty much it for my talent up for now. I'm still debating if I want to push a couple more people. I might take up Zombie LA Knight. I might take up that Clubber Lang to 6-star gold for his training ability for the lifesteal to make Rocky just hit a little bit harder. I might take up Apollo Creed for the bleed bonus, especially with this weekend being the 300% bleed perk bonus for feud. Definitely a lot still on my hit list that I want to work up in regards to talent up. But as I was showing you a little earlier on, I'm very up there in regards to the talent up. I've already over doubled the event, and I just kind of feel like it's a waste at this point to keep on going. I wanted to be able to use a good chunk of my roster, and I feel like I can do that a little bit better now with all of these upgrades and improvements. And hopefully you all out there enjoyed kind of this take on a talent up video, where instead of just going, I took up Maxxine and Punk and Rocky, don't hate me, and Rey, like, instead of doing all that type of stuff, I wanted to kind of show you why I took them up. Obviously, again, please keep in mind, mileage may vary. Everybody else has different trainers, coaches, straps, medals, bonuses, moments, gears, all the good stuff. So please don't shoot the messenger if your character doesn't hit as hard as you've seen in this video. This is just why I took mine up. This is the reasons behind why I took mine up. And hopefully you enjoyed the talent up video. So please make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Leave some comments in the section below. Who did you take up for talent up? Did you like the video? Do you like the twist that we did on the talent up version in the lounge here today? And make sure to share it with your friends if they're looking for any of the, I guess, the characters that I used in the gameplay that I went through. So I appreciate it. Hope you all have a fantastic rest of your week. Good luck in the feud chase. And most of all, have a good one, everybody.